how you do at the end of the year, and here in Hilton Coliseum. All close matches so far. 3 of them going to Hawkeyes.
This one ought to be fun,
I
too.
think it's going to be a great match right here. McIlravy undefeated, and Bono looking so good this year.
Lincoln McIlravy, undefeated in 2 years, a 2-time national champion against Chris Bono, who has won 18 of his last 19 matches.
I think McIlravy's going to have it strapped on to win tonight. I think Bono's ready. I think he's confident. I think he wants it. He's in his home territory right here. I think McIlravy has the match of his career tonight so far as competition is concerned.
Well, we'll see. Last year they had a pretty good one in the dual meet, and McIlravy won by only 2, by 3, as a matter of fact, 5-2. Very hard worker. Chris Bono from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, against Lincoln McIlravy from Phillips, South Dakota. What a talent McIlravy has proved to be. Just what everybody thought he would be, as a matter of fact.
What Bono's going to have to do is make McIlravy wrestle his match, and there's not going to be a lot of action as far as high scoring. There's going to be a lot of position work right here.
No score. They've used a minute. 3-minute first period. Bono of Iowa State, McIlravy.
See McIlravy working the head, trying to get Bono out of position, be able to snap him down, go around, things like that.
Back to the center with 1:49 to go in the second period. Iowa 9, Iowa State 3 after 3 matches. Oh, a nice move underneath by McIlravy, the high crotch, but Bono is working hard, not able to deal with McIlravy, who had great balance and speed.
I think McIlravy respects Chris Bono. I think he knows he's going to have to wrestle real well tonight. That was a well-executed boot scoot. He's kind of made famous and got underneath Chris Bono and did a nice job there. Good
2-0, now 2-1.
Now, Bono needs to be strategic and tactical here. He can't get into McIlravy's match or he's going to be in big trouble, and it's going to be just takedown after takedown. He needs to keep it within himself.
Good move by McIlravy, and that's just exactly what you're talking about. He can get you out of position in a hurry.
Scoot around to single leg. This is a takedown here for the 2 points. Here's the last one. Another single, knocks him down, grabs both legs, gets both feet in, and 2 points for McIlravy.
The escape makes it 4-2. Well, he had Bono back on his heels there. Not where he wanted to be. 4-2 in favor of the Hawkeye. The undefeated Lincoln McIlravy hasn't lost since his freshman year. And even then, he won the national title. Bono is pretty much fighting McIlravy off now, but he's not been able to score himself yet. 25 seconds to go in the first period.
Tom Brands, and they want their man, Lincoln McIlravy, to get in on the legs, shoot in, and get that lower level attack going against Bono, whose parents are all the way up from Florida. They come at a lot of the matches, Ernie and Rita, and they're real proud of their son coming all the way up from Florida and making a name for himself here in the Iowa State Cyclone.
That's the time remaining in the first period between McIlravy and Bono at 150 pounds. Iowa has 3 of the 4 matches so far, all except 134 pounds. There's Harold Nichols, legendary coach at Iowa State.
Coach of the team that won that national title in '69.
That's right, coach of Dan Gable. Bono starting underneath in the second period, gets out, makes it 4-3.
Okay, he's back in this. Now he needs to be able to do something that not many people do, and that's take down Lincoln McIlravy. Lincoln McIlravy does get taken down, but it's kind of like when you trap an animal.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whose leg he's going to chew off, yours or his. Anyway, McIlravy
takes to win.
That's right. And it's going to happen in a hurry. Bono has been doing defensively a good job against McIlravy, although he's been taken down twice. He's going to have to score, though.
And he's going to have to get back to the center of the mat.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
There it is. His feet are in.
Good call.
His toes are in. It's unpopular, but I think with the stretch.
Here we go. He knows right where he is, McIlravy does. Boom. Is he in? And he got control. There's the toes. There's the control.
That's what the rules say. 6-4 after the escape.
See, now he's
Nice
turning
shot.
it into his match. McIlravy's got his style, his match going. I think McIlravy's one of these that smells the NCAA, and he sees the end of the tunnel there, and he says, all right, if it's only for 3 or 4 weeks, I can turn it on to 110% all the time.
He's going to let Bono go.
And you know, to just finish that thought, Lincoln McIlravy is one that doesn't really like to wrestle the whole season. He came into January with only a few matches. He likes to be fresh.
Look at that. He's in there quick. Now Bono is going to have to get his act together here and stabilize in a hurry, because McIlravy is starting to make that snowball roll down the hill.
Right, he is starting there.
Inside trip, and boom. 10-5. And Bono, you're looking at, Bono is no slouch.
No, Bono won, maybe even too excited tonight, because he is very excited about the match. He's really put together a year, like you said, 18 out of 19 wins in his last 19 matches, and he's going against the best, though.
Bobby Douglas.
I mean, what do you expect from a 5-time state champion? I mean, I've never heard of that before Lincoln McIlravy came onto the scene. And a 2-time NCAA, he's won every ultimate title that he's ever gone for since he started wrestling in junior high.
He just makes the defensive man. Oh, he makes you defensive. That's all there is to it. There's a warning against Bono. He makes you think defense, because he's coming at you from so many different angles.
The end of the second period is a 10-6 match in favor of McIlravy. McIlravy will start
10-6, and it's McIlravy's choice. He's going to go underneath. One warning against Bono. Riding time is not there yet. 47 seconds. 5 takedowns for McIlravy.
McIlravy up, hips are out. Now he's able to come out and face for the 1 point. In on him, see, look at him work the inside, change his levels, work on the inside, and push the opponent to the out.
11-6.
And that's not just shoving, that was flurries. That was trying to catch the inside, kind of drop down. That's just perpetual motion.
11-6 in favor of the 2-time national champion. There's the first time that Bono had even touched the leg.
McIlravy really stuffed his head and ran around. Bono came in on the shot. McIlravy anticipated, stuffed the head, walked around. And there's a very subdued bench at Iowa State.
With a minute and a half to go in the third period, the match here between Bono and McIlravy. It's 13-7 after the escape. McIlravy was willing to give up the escape to go looking for takedowns again. He has plenty of time to make it a major decision, which would happen if he gets an 8-point difference.
You know,
Boom.
McIlravy and the field at 150 seems to be like Iowa and the field when it comes to the team.
Isn't that the truth?
Bono is a top wrestler, one of the top. He may finish as, you know, he'll be an All-American. He'll be right up there at the top. But you can see the difference right now between the two of them. Iowa's in the same position. The fight's for second place as far as a team, and it's going to be a great fight, and they're all good teams. But I don't know if anybody could come close to the Hawkeyes this year. They're balanced.
Now they're going to keep the, he's going to keep Bono down until he has riding time, and he has it now. Now he's going to let him go. He knows right where he is.
Escape Bono.
8-15, 15-8.
15-8.
7 takedowns for McIlravy, putting on a clinic at Hilton Coliseum before a crowd that has come to see the two
banging the head
big
again
teams.
and walking around.
Quick.
Escape Bono.
17-9 with about a half a minute to go. Bobby says, I want 1 takedown.
That's right, and he says, keep good position. Stay in there tight. There it is. There he is, on in on the single leg, but there's McIlravy's hips.
See what kind of hips he's got.
Yeah, look at that. Breaks him down.
And now, there it is. Boy, isn't he something? 19-10 now, and again, McIlravy's going for a takedown. He doesn't have it yet. He will as soon as he gets in there.
Well, McIlravy rose to the occasion. He knew that Bono was tough. He knew that he was in Hilton, and it was going to be a little bit hostile. And he elevated to a new standard. I'll tell you, he was on top of his game.
He really is. Riding time goes to McIlravy as well. And so he wins his 17th straight this year. Undefeated, #1 ranked, 22-10 over Chris Bono of Iowa State, who is much better than the score looks like. He's in there against a really good wrestler. This is one of the great ones, McIlravy, Lincoln McIlravy. Iowa leads now 12-3. That's the end of the 150-pound match.